everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Allison. Before we get started today, I just want to take a moment to say if you want to follow me on Instagram, my handle will be somewhere down here. And also, I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be talking about my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. I have already done my Sephora wish list, which I will link up in the cards, but the sale starts, I think it's tomorrow. It's today the 16th or is tomorrow the 16th? What is today? Today is the 15th. So the sale starts February 17th for VIB Rouge members, which I'm a Rouge member. You get 20% off from April 17th to April 27th. For VIB members, you get 15% off for April 21st through April 27th, and for Insider, you get 10% off April 23rd through April 27th, which I think everybody is technically an Insider, so everybody will be able to save, starting on that April 23rd date. So I have put together in front of me, which I know you can't see, but it is my pretty much, I think, full face of products that I think that wherever you're at in your makeup journey would be good products for you to have. Now keep in mind, I have dry skin, I have oily eyelids, and I'm 36 years old. So my days of like super colorful makeup are kind of behind me. I did go through a phase a year or two ago where I wore a lot of bold color, and I still love those looks, but on a day-to-day basis it's just not my style anymore. And I just like products that are easy to use, that are easy to throw in a bag if you want to take them with you. It's just, that's kind of my vibe these days. So we're going to start off with kind of a boring couple of products, but essential products. And the first one I have here is this Urban Decay Primer Potion. So as I already told you, I have dry skin and oily eyelids. It's a conundrum. I don't know why, but this is essential for me in putting on eyeshadow and making it last all day long. And making it not crease. What this product does for me. If I don't wear something, my eyeshadow will crease halfway through the day. But with this, it keeps it nice and intact all day long. So I love this stuff. I'm almost out, so I definitely should be picking this up for myself, especially with the sale going on. Now, the next product I have, this is not how I'm actually currently doing my eyebrows, but I think this is a much more beginner-friendly product. I'm currently using the Benefit Ka-Brow with like a brush. It's like a dip or palm, whatever you call that. I can't think of the name right now. But for beginners, I would say go with either the brow pencil or the brow definer. I have the pencil here. I'm using the shade, I think it's 3. Yes, it is 3. This is an ultra fine brow defining pencil. This is just so easy to use. You can see me putting it on, and you can see just how quickly I kind of slap my brows on, and then it has a nice spoolie so you can blend them out, and you are good to go. For foundation, I have an old product, but one that I continue to go back to again and again. It has not been out of my collection since I started using it. I've been using this thing for years. It's so easy to throw on every day, and I think it makes my skin look great. And it is the it's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. This is in the shade Y225. I just love this foundation so much. Every time I go and try a different one, which is not often, you'll know if you watch my channel, I don't try new foundations all that often, because I know what works for me, and that's what I want. But I did try the Bite Beauty, which I do like that foundation, but I went back to this because it's so easy to just draw it on, you'll see, and blend it out. And yeah, I just think it gives me like a nice healthy look to my skin. Again, dry skin, so I'm not sure how it would work with oily skin. I'm gonna guess you may not like it as much because it is a creamier product. So take that into consideration if you're oily skinned. For concealer, this is actually a new product, and I do really enjoy this concealer. This is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer, and I am wearing the shade Cream. It's a little bit pinkier toned on me, but I think that that kind of helps brighten up my under eyes a bit. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna, with this dog, she's patrolling this morning. She was fine in my last filming, and now the one that I have to talk more in, she's decided to be more vocal, of course. Back to the concealer. I like that this has this, like, I don't know, do you call this like a doe foot? And you just like whoop, whoop, and there it's on. I just love the ease of that. So I do really like this concealer, and the coverage is great too. Okay, I'm doing this in the order of how, no, I'm not doing this in the order of how I do my makeup. Normally I do my eyeshadow first, or my eyes first, and then I do my base, but this week I've been changing it up because I'm working on a 1 week 1 palette video, so I've been wanting to have my base done first. Okay, we're gonna keep going on base, and we'll work up to eyeshadows, which is really the favorite part of mine, at least. So for bronzer and highlight, I have a couple highlights to share with you, but bronzer, you know what, I gotta share this other one too. We'll start with this one. I have used the heck out of this bronzer for a long time, and I have not hit pan. It doesn't even look like, okay, there is a significant dip in it. It's the Laura Mercier Ritual Bronzer. I love this bronzer because it has more of a reddy tone to it, so I think that looks just a little bit more natural, like you've been kissed by the sun. And as I said, there's a huge dip in here, which you probably won't be able to see, but still haven't hit pan, and I've literally had this 4 years, used it on a daily basis. Like, I switch off and on every so often, but this is a great bronzer. It gives you like a nice little glow too, because there is some like glow in there. Yeah, I just really like it. So this is a tried and true that's been in my collection for a long time. Something that's literally brand new, but now I can't put down, is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight in Fair Medium. First of all, can we have a moment of silence for this packaging? It's beautiful. It is stunning packaging. So you have this nice mirror on the back here, which mine's already filthy, but this is just such a pretty bronzer. It is what I'm wearing today. I've worn this every day since I got this, and then this is the highlight. It gives you just such a, like, it's not like that noticeable, but it's just glowy, and like, of course, I'm just gonna say it. It's that lit from within look to your cheeks. So love that. Something that is a little bit more noticeable, but is equally as beautiful, and it's not like a harsh, stark highlight line, at least on my skin tone. Another Laura Mercier product that has been in my collection forever, and this is actually the mini version. This is the highlight, the Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight 01. I've definitely hit pan on this, but she's still going. Can you see that? Look at that pan. I mean, can't we just give me, I mean, I know it's a mini, but like, seriously, I've had this forever, it feels like. And yeah, it hasn't let me down. So I do love that highlight so much. Editing Allison here. I totally forgot to mention my blush pick for you. I had it out in front of me and I got distracted by my highlighters, but it is the JOUER blush duo in Adore Blush Duo, and the shade I particularly like is this one here called Adore Me, and that is what's on my cheeks right now. So just wanted to pop this in here so you have a blush recommendation. Okay, mascara time. I love the Mercier Big from Lancome. It just, if you like voluminous lashes, this is the way to go. Yeah, it's just a really great mascara. There's not a whole lot. I mean, it's like super black. There you go. Like, what else can you say about a mascara? It does give you those voluminous lashes, and I like that. So, and it's not like super clumpy, so I appreciate that as well. Okay, for lips, really quickly, I'm just going to recommend one product to you because it's one that I have used nonstop since I bought it. I don't even know how long ago. I've actually gone through an entire tube of this and repurchased it. That's how much I've used it and loved it. It's not super, super expensive either. It's the Fenty Beauty Gloss in Fenty Glow. What's the full name of this thing? Gloss Bomb. Oh, it's so good. I just love it so much. My packaging is like leaking right now. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but yeah, I love, love, love this gloss line, and particularly this shade. All right, you guys, the time has come. Let me just get situated. The time has come for the best part, in my opinion, the eyeshadow palettes. I have two brands that I'm going to recommend to you and multiple palettes, like just to give you some options for what your preferences in like tone and color may be. So I'm going to start off just with what I'm wearing today, and I have on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. I had not given this palette enough love, and I decided I was going to challenge myself to do a 1 week, one palette video with this palette. So I am filming this for another video. This is what's on my eyes today. Y'all, I'm super impressed with this palette. I gotta say, like, I don't want to give all my thoughts away, but like, I have loved every look that I've done with it, and I don't know why I haven't played with it more. Probably just because I have so much makeup. But here she is. Very beautiful. These brushes, normally they fall right out. That one's like committed to that spot there. Anyway, so this is one of the ABH palettes. I think this is a great one. You know, especially if you like those little bit warmer tones with some more like rich colors. Now, if that's not your vibe, maybe you like softer colors, I got you. The Carly Bible, this will be your palette. This is a little bit more cool toned, and it's got soft, kind of romantic vibe to the palette. Very, very pretty, very good quality. If you want something that's just kind of subtle, soft, like literally just a very good everyday palette, maybe Soft Glam would be your go-to. The next one I have in my little pile here is the Amrezy. I have not played with this one too terribly much. You do get two more shades in this palette. I do love the look that I created with this palette. I love that it has a black in there with it. I need to give this some more love as well, but you know, if you like this kind of color scheme and this is your vibe, then this is the same quality as all the rest of them. I've got the OG here, Modern Renaissance. I've hit Pan in multiple shades in this palette. It's just a classic palette, and it's kind of one of the ones that started the palette craze, especially with these berry tones. Just a great palette. Then you have Norvina, which is also a really pretty palette. Kind of got those like more romantic pinky purple colors happening in here. And then if you're just straight up cool tone girl, Sultry is the way to go. This has some incredible lid shades in this palette particularly. So that's ABH. One of my top 3 eyeshadow palettes companies is definitely Huda. I particularly love these little 9 pans. I have the shade, the palette in light and the palette in rich. These are just great. I love the sparkle that Huda Beauty shadows give. I just think they're so beautiful. So here is a look at these two right here. But I really think that, you know, this one's a little bit better for winter and fall in my opinion. So if going into spring, I think you should just take the plunge and get Mercury retrograde. This is such a beautiful, beautiful palette. Perfect for springtime. Some of these sparkly shades are just so gorgeous on the lids. I just think it's so, so pretty. It would be really pretty with if I popped one of these on top of today's eyeshadow look too, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to hold true to the ABH palette. So, okay, you guys, that kind of wraps up my recommendations. I hope you enjoyed seeing this video, and you'll have to let me know down in the comments what you're looking at picking up. You know, obviously the Sephora VIB sale is just one of the best times to get makeup and particularly skincare, which I didn't know. I know I didn't talk at all about in this video, but skincare is so important. It really is. And I'm like, love my skincare collection, or not collection. I don't have like a huge collection. I love my routine that I do. I've kind of got it down to not too many products. But it's just not the most fun thing for me to talk about, to be honest with you. I love the makeup part of it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Y'all, if you made it to the end of this video, I'd love for you to give this a big old thumbs up. That just helps me out. And yeah, I just appreciate it. So, all right, you guys, stay safe, stay healthy, stay connected with your friends and family. Take care of yourself, take care of one another. I love y'all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. June. No. June. June. Just lay down. Oh, don't you growl at me. Maisie, lay down. Lay down. You get a nice